Come on in, everybody. I have got a mess. Yep, you're just not going to believe. You're not going to believe. So come on in and I'll tell you my predicament. Whew, I'm smelling strong. Get on in here. Get on in here. Where's my microphone? Here it goes. It's going on. So, folks, we just got a big box in from Amazon. And it is it's a heavy box. The the mailman didn't want to bring it up to the house, and I don't much blame her. So Robert brought it up to the house, and he says this is heavy, and he put it on the table behind the couch, and that's where we put our packages. And now we've got a cushion there that the kittens love to lie on and sleep on, and they just love being up high where they can see out. But I just before the show, I thought, well, I'll unpack this real quick. I figured it's a bag of Epsom salt. Well, I've been without Epsom salt the whole month of October because I had a shipment that was coming the weekend of the storm. And things things were missing. Things came up missing. And whether trucks were I don't know if our UPS center was messed up. I know our Amazon fulfillment center was not flooded, but may have been issues with trucks. So I ripped open the package, which is big packages are just not wrapped suitably, but anyway. And it was a bag of Epsom salt, a bag, a box of dog treats, and a gallon, I'm telling you, of Dawn dishwashing liquid with a spigot on it. Well, y'all, the dishwashing liquid was in a bag and it was taped up, but it still leaked. So I have dishwashing liquid all over my Epsom salt, all over everything that was in the box. And I've got to clean it out. And I hate to waste anything. I hate to waste anything. So I'm going to start a sink full of hot soapy water. I'm going to get a head start on cleaning out the refrigerator. And I'm going to get it done. But wow. Well, Rachel, the Christmas season has started. And I'm not the only one. I am not the only one. I just watched Grandpa Doss and his wife, Miss Leanne, Ralph and Leanne, and Grandpa's been sick all summer. He had surgery back at the end of July, and he was 2 months, really almost 3 months recuperating. And he's just now getting his strength back. And he decided, and I've told you that Chad Doss and his wife have put up a 12-foot Christmas tree. Now, Grandpa and his wife would have room for a 12-foot Christmas tree, but they don't need to be climbing ladders. None of us need to be climbing ladders. And so Ray has already put up the Christmas tree. They bought a beautiful tree that's 12 feet, and they put lights on it for fall, and they've decorated it with fall decorations. And then Thanksgiving's going to come around, and then after Thanksgiving, they're going to put the Christmas decorations on. Well, Miss Leanne Doss, her husband calls her from Walmart or somewhere last week and says, there's a 9-foot Christmas tree here. It's tall and skinny. And they have, for 44 years of marriage, they have had a live tree. every year. And this year, they bought an artificial tree. And there's nothing wrong with an artificial tree. Now, Justin and Emily have always had a live tree, and they can be a mess. And Justin can teach you how to keep that tree green and beautiful. And it's a great thing. In olden times, they go out and cut a tree 2 days before Christmas, just 2 days before Christmas. Now, people want to put their Christmas tree up in October, and I can't blame them, especially if they went through a house fire last year and they almost didn't have Christmas. So they lost all their Christmas decorations. This is Chad and Ray lost all their Christmas decorations. I've known people that lost all their Christmas decorations in a hurricane. And she was a big Christmas aficionado. She loved Christmas. So I can't blame people for wanting to get a head start on things. I can't blame them at all. And if you have a tree that you love, I know people who keep their tree up year round and go from from Thanksgiving to Christmas to New Year's to Valentine's Day, Easter, you name it. They're decorating that tree all the time. They put white lights on it and it goes with everything. And now you can get lights that change colors, that you can have a different light color with just a finger setting. So if you love Christmas and you love decorating, why not put your tree up? Why not put your tree up? And I saw a cute recipe a while ago where somebody took their crock pot. We love our crock pots. And they put some frozen roll dough in the crock pot. First, they lined the crock pot with parchment paper, like we used to make cookies. Parchment paper. And they put the rolls in there and they set the crock pot on warm to proof the rolls. Proof the rolls. And then when they had risen, they took their fingers and punched them down. And they poured some olive oil over it and put some herbs and spices and garlic and all kinds, and made focaccia bread. Yum! In a crock pot. And then turned it on high and cooked it for another hour and a half. I love it. I love it. I love it. Quickie things like that. You could turn those cinnamon rolls, you could turn those rolls into cinnamon rolls. I've seen people that pour cream and cinnamon and sugar on top of things. You just can't be afraid. And you can make your own roll dough. My daughter-in-law does it every week. She makes a couple of things of bread. And she's made focaccia bread. She's made cinnamon rolls. She makes pancakes. She makes a lot of things out of her sourdough starter and what she has to cast off when she feeds it. Anyway, folks, if you like Christmas, put your tree up. Get an artificial tree that you love. And Leanne and Ralph added a couple of different strands of lights to this tree. Different strands, not just white lights. They put colored lights on it. I don't love Christmas like that to put a tree up right now. I just don't. I usually put it up the week before Christmas. Anyway, folks, take some time today to start thinking about where you're going to put your Christmas decorations, where you want to place them. Do you have dish towels that need to go in the kitchen? Do you have fall dish towels that you need to pull out? Okay, Dina's telling me Y'all say a prayer for Miss Judy. It's Hogan Gidley's mother. She is on her way to the hospital, and my brother-in-law there is at her house with her. So thanks for letting me know, sister. Y'all say a prayer for Miss Judy. I don't know what's wrong, but she's having problems, and we rebuke those problems in the name of Jesus, that she will be fully healed by Jesus' stripes. We are healed. And that her son can get home to her. Anyway, folks, God gets all the glory. You know, when you live in a small town, everybody knows what everybody's doing. And my sister and Jay live in a very small town called Farmville, North Carolina. And it's a long ways from me. And I haven't been down there in a while, but it's just somebody called the florist shop this morning and told them something wasn't right with Miss Judy, and Jay went over there. Jay's a good man. He knows what it's like to be sick. He went a whole summer with vertigo and just awfulness. And that was really before I knew about rebuking illnesses. Sister, go take a nap. Go take a nap. Y'all, I want you to look at me. I was brushing my teeth a while ago, and toothpaste went everywhere. Isn't that the way it goes? Anyway, folks, y'all be good, kind, and sweet. And remember, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Watch something that's happy. Put on a Christmas movie. Put on something fun to watch. There's a cat at the door and a dog at my feet. I got 2 critters in here and 1 at the door. So, y'all, I love you. Be good, kind, and sweet. Be good to yourself by fixing something for dinner. Be kind to others by taking somebody a plate. And let that joy and sweetness that's right here underneath my toothpaste show the world who you are, a child of the Most High God. Turn your home into a sanctuary. Hello, world. I'm proud that you voted. I voted too. Feels good, doesn't it? It feels good to have voted. Y'all take care of yourself. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to tell you about, well, I can do it right now. We got a testimonial many years ago about a family who lived in Israel. And there wasn't a war going on in Israel. There were car bombings and stuff like that. But she got her home decluttered and she turned her home into this sanctuary because they were not comfortable in their own homes when they would go to work, and it was stressful out in the world, and they were just not comfortable. And she turned their home into a sanctuary. And now when they came home, when they had no electricity, they could have board games, and they could enjoy time together as a family and not revert back to these different rooms where nobody was together. So y'all spend some time together. Keep Miss Judy in your prayers, and we lift her up, Lord. Please heal her. Please heal her and keep her safe in the name of Jesus. So, folks, be good, kind, and sweet. And I will see you tomorrow. It's Plan and Play Day. And I just can't imagine what our holiday mission is for tomorrow for Plan and Play Day. It's always good to make a plan. Sister, go take a nap. My sister Dina can't go take a nap. She's at work. I love you all. See you later.